Shalom uvracha. How are you doing, sisters and brothers? Baruch Hashem. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We're doing the best we can. It's a new mic that I'm testing today, so let me know if it works. If there are issues with the mic, so let me know. Bezrat Hashem, I was hoping to be able to speak with you a little bit about all this craziness that goes on out in the world with the coronavirus and people's pressure because of all this thing. Now, I know that many of the people that are dealing with trying to talk about this topic and trying to explain it, so many of them are trying to go into like the reasons why it happens and what is the sin that because of it so the virus is going and spreading in the world and stuff like that. And so first of all, just to be honest, this is not I don't find it interesting. Like, I don't find it people are saying that like they found evidence from verses that because that people are eating raw meat, that like live animals that are not that have not been killed in a ritual slaughter, perfect way, in the right way, how animals supposed to be like eaten. I don't know, like I'm not getting into that. It's not I want to talk about something else that I am concerned with about what it goes on in the world, and it's the chaos, it's the pressure, it's what that we go through because of rumors, because of things that we hear. It's like, all this crazy madness now in the world, the plague, coronavirus, everyone on WhatsApp, on Facebook, everyone are taking pictures, everyone are like running to the supermarkets, everyone are buying toilet papers, water bottles, like thousands, millions of bottles every day, like everyone are losing their minds and running and buying alcohol gel and soap for their hands and washing hands and wipes, wet ones, and every place you see people with masks, with gloves, like pressure. Like, let's put things in proportion. Like, let's say that 2,000 people died from this crazy virus until today. And do you know how many people are dying on daily basis from different illnesses? Do you understand that what that really goes on now in the world mainly is panic? That is the main thing that goes on now, is panic. Like, from the flu, more people are dying every day around the world. From any other thing, more people. And let's not talk about car accidents, and let's not talk about cancer, and let's not talk about like riding bikes. Let's not talk about swimming in the sea, like or dying from hunger, from poverty. It's like the madness and the stress is the real plague. The real thing that goes on in the world is the pressure. And with that we need to learn how to deal. We need to learn how to deal with our anxieties, with our inner pressure, with the madness that take place inside of our own mind. This is the coronavirus. On that we need to talk. This is the virus that is attacking everyone, that everyone are so stressful, that everyone are so stressed, that everyone are so scared, that everyone are in such panic, like, the public of Israel, a trouble is coming, we need to prepare, everyone should say Tehillim. Guys, this is the sickness, that everyone should say Tehillim. That's the problem. We should not all say Tehillim. We should all just breathe and relax. And if you feel like it's going to be good for you to say Tehillim, it's very good to say Tehillim. It's very, very good to say Tehillim. If you feel that it will be good for you now to go and to do tshuva, maybe you feel that you have a certain connection to that, maybe you want to fix something, maybe you feel that you also, like, you messed up in the last few weeks, and maybe you have a portion of a reason of something of what goes on in the world. Okay, so no problem. So do that. So go for that. So try to think about your responsibility and your connection to this wonderful thing, and do tshuva. It's an amazing thing to do tshuva, and try to work on yourself to become a better person. The main thing that a person should do is to learn how to breathe. I tell you, that's the main thing that we all should learn. There is so much stress in the air. There is so much pressure. There are so many worried people that doesn't know how to find advice for themselves, for their spirits, for their souls. People are so lost, so confused, so like terrified, and they and this plague of fear, of pressure, is catching up, and more people are becoming hysterical and losing their mind as well. Like, you see that there is no more toilet paper in the supermarket, so you start realizing that you need to worry about toilet paper, because really there's no more toilet paper in the supermarket. Like, everyone are buying alcohol gel, everyone are buying alcohol to cleanse, to purify their hands, to clean their hands, and like, okay, so like there are not gonna be no more alcohol gel. Like, do you need alcohol gel? Oh, okay, go buy, no problem. People, we need to learn how to breathe. The evil inclination is so sophisticated and so wise that he is destroying us for no reason. Like, we all became sick, and we have not been infected by the virus, and like we all like already in isolation and isolated and closing ourselves in our houses, and we haven't been on no flight, and we haven't been to no place with no one that was sick in the coronavirus, and we're already like closing ourselves in the houses and locking ourselves in the rooms and not opening the windows, and like only ordering things online and not going to the supermarkets, and like not meeting people and not shaking hands. Like, okay, this is the virus. This is the real sickness. This is the plague. The plague is that we're losing our minds. This is the plague. The plague is that we are not able to function. The plague is that we're not able to think, that we're losing our mind. People are like animals. People are climbing on the trees. People are climbing on the walls. People don't know how to deal with life. Oh, you don't know. A person was infected in Orlando. Someone was infected in New York. Oh, really? In New York? 5 people? Oh no, 5 people in New York. Do you know, guys, how many people are dying every day in New York? Like, are you crazy? Like, in every city, do you know how many people are dying every day? Like, from it's only pressure. It's only pressure. And maybe this is why it's like, many people are trying to say that Corona has a direct connection with Mashiach. Why? Because they found a way to write the word Corona in Hebrew that you will never even gonna write the word Corona like that, but they like added few letters here, few letters there, and they found a combination that is equal to the numeral value of the word Mashiach. So then, Corona and Mashiach is the same numeral value. If you write Corona with 2 alephim, you never write Corona with 2 alephim. You will never write Corona with 2 alephim. You don't need to put, but you can. It's to put another 2 silent letters, 2 silent aleph in the middle of the word and in the end of the word, and then you can say that it has the same numeral value of the word Mashiach. Okay, so if you want to do that, so I'll tell you why. The only reason that we can attach this virus to Mashiach is only because that if we will be able to overcome this pressure, and we will be able to go back and come back to our sanity, and to breathe and to relax and to pray, so then Mashiach will come. So then Mashiach will have an open way. Guys, relax. Relax and breathe. For now, I'm going to show you something amazing that I just got from a friend, and this is a great protection from plagues that been given to us by the Ari Kadosh, the amazing Ari Kadosh. He told us that to look at that amazing thing that is written and to see it is a great protection from plagues. Okay, so now you can enjoy that as well, and you can be relaxed. You've been blessed by the Ari Kadosh. It's been passed to us by Rabbi Elazar Migermaiza, the Baal HaTosfot, and few names also been added by Rabbi Eliyahu Baal Shem Tov, one of the righteous ones whose name was also Baal Shem Tov, Rabbi Eliyahu. And let's move forward, guys. We need to understand that life is so precious and that we need to find inside of ourselves a source for sanity, because this world makes us crazy. This world makes us all lose our minds. What's going to be and what's going to happen, and if really, and if it's the end of the world, and if it's Gog uMagog, and if it's the final. It's not. Nothing happens. Relax. Just breathe. There is an amazing tale of Rabbi Nachman of Breslev in the book of tales, Sipurei Ma'asiyot of Rabbi Nachman of Breslev, that is telling us about a very wise person that had been called to help a whole city with a problem they had. They had a garden that was built like a maze, and with very beautiful bushes of plants, of flowers that were making creating that maze. And people that would walk in that garden in the past would enjoy the beauty of that garden and would really like have a lot of fun. But for a few years, since the last king died, this garden was haunted and no one was able to enter to that garden. And anyone that entered to that garden would find its own death over there. People would die over there in that garden. And they looked for a very wise person to come and to help them to solve that issue that they were facing. So that very wise person came and came to the garden to check to see what's going on. And when he made even just like one step into the garden, he already felt like he's being chased. He felt like pressure. He felt like he needs to run. And he looked to the sides and he saw that there's nothing there that will push him to run. But he still felt a crazy pressure, fear. And he made another step into the garden and he realized that the pressure is getting stronger and stronger. But still he was very wise, so he tried to see what is the source for all that pressure, where is it coming from? And he couldn't see a thing. There was nothing there. So he made another step into the garden and he started walking into the garden, and he felt that garden is like people said, is haunted, like something is pressuring him. Crazy pressure from all sides, from all directions, like people he felt like the presence of beings, of spirits, of someone that wants him to run and to be scared. But he decided not to. And then he saw a statue in the middle of the garden. That statue was the statue of liberty, the statue of peace. It was the old king, the one that everyone loved and everyone cherished. And he saw him. And he decided to come closer to him. And for him, for that wise person, that old king was representing the attribute of peace. He found that king was a real peacemaker, and he found that to come closer to him, to that king, gives him an inner feeling of confidence and security. So he went toward that statue and stood by him, and he felt all calm and relaxed, and he felt that all those spirits, all those who were hunting him until now, cannot hurt him when he is now connected to that attribute of peace. to the midah of shalom. And he took a long breath, and then he saw, like in the garden, that people that died over there, and people didn't even have the courage, the ability to enter to save them, to take out their bodies, because everyone that would get into that garden, to that wonderful garden, would be attacked by fears. And he decided to walk back slowly out from the garden, and then he explained that thing to all the people. And the story is long, but in the end of the tale, he finds the way to bring peace to everyone. But just for our situation, to come to a normal conclusion, to come to like real understanding, solid realization about our reality, what we go through in our lives. Nothing happens. Relax. Just breathe. The feeling that you have when you try to enter into the garden of wisdom, the garden of faith, the garden of heaven, the garden of Eden, the garden of completion, of the garden that is being described in Genesis, the garden of Eden, that Adam and Eve were able to walk in safely, and that animals lived in peace and in harmony together, and that fruits were sweet over there, and that rivers were flowing, 4 rivers were flowing in that garden, and gold was everywhere, and great colors were shining, and everything was so like beautiful and relaxed. To enter to that place, that your faith will be relaxed, that your mind will be solid, that you will know what you're supposed to do in life, that you will be able to breathe, that you will be able to function. For that, you need to attach yourself to the old king, to the ancient king. But first of all, you need to hold yourself from getting into panic, from getting into pressure, because of the haunted situation that we are at. Everyone are scared, everyone are terrified. What's gonna be? And if it's gonna come to our city, and if it's gonna attack in our building, and if it's gonna happen in our community, and if it's and whatever, and what's gonna be, and what we will do, and what should we do, and how can we protect ourselves? From things that you cannot protect yourself, for sure you don't need to be worried. The reason to be worried about something is to prepare yourself to protect yourself from bad things to happen. But if nothing can happen, if nothing if nothing that you will do will protect you and prevent bad things from happening, so why you need to protect yourself? Like, if you cannot protect yourself, so what should you do? You think that if you're going to stay in the house you'll be safer? I tell you my honest opinion. If you will breathe, and if you will relax, and if you will wash your hands and just be happy with being who you are, and just try to understand what's going on in the world, and try to come back to sanity, to happiness, and also to help all those guys that are in need, all those guys that are under crazy pressure, then you will do something good with your time, and then you will be healed, and then you will not be hunted and chased by those spirits that are surrounding you and trying to make you terrified and lose your mind. Because when people lose their mind, so then they give themselves out to the hand of those spirits, to those evil forces that are trying to possess us, to bring us to panic, to bring us to crazy fear. The person been blessed with an amazing gift, and that heavenly gift is called the free choice. And the free choice is in the hand of the person to choose as he willing, as he wants to. And no one, not even the evil inclination in the world, can force you to choose differently. No one can force you to choose to fail or to fall or to lose your mind. Only they can offer you to choose in a wrong way. The evil inclination, he wants to break your self-esteem for you not to believe in yourself that you're so wonderful. He wants to break your spirit for you to think that you deserve punishments. He wants you to drop off faith and simplicity and being innocent with the Creator. So for that he's planting foreign thoughts in your mind, like the Creator doesn't love you, and who are you that the Creator will listen to your prayers? And by that he makes you choose decisions that will reject you, that you will reject yourself basically from being in touch with the Creator, from talking to him like you talk to your best friend, from being positive about your life and hopeful. And the free choice is in our hands also not to listen to the evil inclination, not to listen to the voice of the Yetzer Hara, and just to keep ourselves positive and to remind ourselves of the reality that we are amazing people, that we're fantastic souls, that we are precious. Maybe it's hard for you to believe that about yourself, but it's easier for you to believe that about others. You can judge your friends favorably so easily, and it's so hard for you to judge yourself favorably. But what is the difference? What is the difference? You think that your friend is not falling, you think that your friend is not failing, you think that your friend is perfect. No, he is a person, he has his up and downs, and the only problem that you have is that you are so into self-criticism and self-blaming that you cannot even see how great and precious and amazing you are. But if you're going to ask your friend why he is your friend, so he will tell you wonderful things about you. He will tell you that you're also awesome, that you're also fantastic, that you're also gorgeous, that you're also nice, and that you have patience, and that you care so much, or else he wouldn't be your friend. So tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. So you are who you are, and your friend is your friend for a reason, and both of you together are amazing souls. And we need to judge ourselves favorably, and we need to be positive about who we are, and we need to go and spread light between the people who are thirsty to hear the words of Hashem. And do you want me to be religious on you? You want me to read you Tehillim? I don't mind. I don't mind to be religious for you, if that's what you want. I don't mind. You want me to read some Tehillim for you to make you happy? Let's all say Tehillim. Shir למעלות, אשא עיני להרים, מאין יבוא עזרי. עזרי מעם אדוני, עושה שמיים וארץ. אל יתן למות רגליך, אל ינום שומרך. הנה לא ינום ולא ישן שומר ישראל, אדוני שומרך. אדוני צילך על יד ימיניך, יומם השמש לא יככה וירח בלילה. אדוני ישמורך מכל רע, ישמור את נפשך. אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך, מעתה ועד עולם. Great, amazing. We said Tehillim. Now, let's do something else. Let's sing Tehillim. Okay, let's sing Tehillim. Let's sing the same Tehillim. Let's sing it. שיר למעלות, אשא עיני אל ההרים, מאין יבוא עזרי, עזרי מעם אדוני, עושה שמיים וארץ, אל יתן למות רגליך, אל ינום שומרך, הנה לא ינום ולא ישן, שומר ישראל, אדוני שומרך, אדוני צילך, על יד ימיניך. יומם השמש לא יככה, וירח בלילה, אדוני ישמור צאתך ובואך, מעתה ועד עולם. Wonderful. Now we also sang the Tehillim. What else we need to do? Maybe now let's think about the Tehillim. Let's think about what we just said. Shir Lamalot, we're praising Hashem on all the qualities and all the amazing levels and opportunities that we have in this world. Esai Nai Le'arim, I'm going to look to the mountains, I'm going to look to the view, to the horizon, I'm going to hope for Hashem. Esai Nai Le'arim, Me'ain Yavo Ezri, from where the Creator will come, where my help will come from nowhere, from out there, where is it going to come from? Ezri me'im Adonai, my help is from God. I'm waiting for my salvation from God. Oseh shamayim va'aretz, that He's the one who made heaven and earth. Okay, there is someone who made heaven and earth. I can think about Him, I can talk to Him, I can hope for Him. It's great. Oseh shamayim va'aretz. He made the earth. He made the sky. Of course He controls the viruses. Of course He controls the springs. Of course He controls the winds. He can make whatever He wants to do with life. Okay, so Ezri mi'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz. So my help is from Him, from the one that is the Creator, that creates heaven and earth, the sky and the land. So I can talk to Him. He can make changes in the world. Al yiten lamot raglecha. He will not let my feet fall. He will not let me fall from my legs, that I won't fall down to the ground. Al yiten lamot raglecha. Al yanum shomrecha. The one who watch over me will not go to sleep. He will not fall asleep while He's watching, protecting me. Oh, the same one, the supervisor. He will make sure that I will march, that I will walk forever, that I won't lose my stability, and He never goes to sleep. Hineh lo yanum velo yishan shomer Israel. The one who guards the nation of Israel, the one who guards the whole wide world, He never goes to sleep. He's always with us. He's always awake. Hineh lo yanum velo yishan shomer Israel. Adonai shomrecha. He, the God, He is your protector. He is your bodyguard. He's walking with you. He's helping you. Hashem yishmor tzedcha uvoecha me'ata v'ad olam. He will protect you. He will heal you. He will watch over you in every step of the way. That's how you think about the Tehillim. That's the intention. Just to say Tehillim. Okay, let's sing Tehillim. Okay, you can sing Tehillim. Put your heart to your work. Put your soul out. Try to find yourself. The individual conversation with the Creator. It's better for you to go out to the field, to a quiet place, and just to run a simple conversation. Listen, Father, I'm under so much pressure. I don't know what to do. Like, things are so hard. People are getting into such crazy panic. CoronaVirus, no CoronaVirus. It's coming. It's not coming. It's already passing. They're going to find a way to remove it. It's going to disappear by itself. Should we get vaccines? Like, what's going to be? What's going to happen? Oh man, I'm talking so much. Please, Heaven. Please, Father. Please help me. Please let me relax. You're the one who created heaven and earth. You're the one who supplies wisdom. Give me from your wisdom. Let me understand what you want me to do. What is my position? What is my role? What is my mission? What should I do? How can I do something good to help others, to help myself? How can I protect myself? Oh, Tehillim. Maybe I should say Tehillim. You feel comfortable? Go say Tehillim. Maybe I should ask from you to heal us, to protect the world. Please, the Creator of the world, heal all the sick. Provide medicines to all those ones who are infected already. Please find an easy solution to all those guys, to all those poor guys that are suffering in all those different lands, and especially in China, that people, we don't know what's going on over there. Thousands of people, millions of people are under crazy pressure from the government. What's going on? We don't know. Please, Father in heaven, help us. Protect us. Save us. Save our spirits. Save our souls. Save our bodies. Save our families. Save our friends, save our communities, save our nation, save the whole wide world, save everyone, protect us. Simple words of sanity of your own heart will bring you first of all to come back to your true self, to find that one that you lost in that journey of pressure and running to buy alcohol gel in the grocery stores that already finished 5 days ago. Relax. You don't need anything. You need to be normal with yourself to come back to your sanity. You need to wash your hands. You need to follow the advice of experts. You need to be normal. You don't need to get to know panic. Don't get to know panic. Stress and pressure are not your friend. All kinds of negative thoughts are your enemy. Belachatz oyev. Under the pressure, the enemy comes. The enemy is terrorizing you. And we should not surrender to terror. We should not surrender to fear. This is the advice how to deal with the coronavirus. not to let the pressure kill you, because the pressure is way more dangerous than the virus itself. Less than 2% of people who've been infected by the virus died by that virus. And most of them, the majority of people who died by that virus were people that their health condition was already shaky, was already not stable. Breathe. Relax. It's way more dangerous to go on the road when you're under so much panic and stress. Most horrible car accident happened to people that their mind was bothered in their own neighborhoods, in their own hometowns, in the 3-5 blocks from their own houses. This is how most of people died in car accidents, and you're talking about thousands and thousands of people every day that are dying from car accidents, that caused by pressure, by being hysterical, by losing your mind to fears and to anxiety. Relax. Hashem is with us. Things are okay. Things are okay. Things are still okay. We don't need to be so crazy. We don't need to lose our minds at all. It's not time for that. It's not time. I cannot forget a very wise saying that I heard once from a rabbi that I went to consult with about a friend that his wife, she wanted to divorce him. And this rabbi told me that my friend, that his wife, she wanted to divorce him, should do a lot of tshuva. He needs to go to the field and he needs to do tshuva. He needs to confess. He needs to make prayers. He needs to ask for mercy. So I told him he already fell to despair. He's already broken and he doesn't have hope and he's so sad and depressed. So this rabbi told me something wise. He told me, this is not the time to fall to despair. He can fall to despair after his wife will come back to him. It was a joke. He meant now it's time to work. Now he needs to work. Now there's no time to allow yourself to be sad and depressed. When you have job to do, when you have work to do, so you need to work it. And later, if you need to rest and you feel tired, so after you're going to accomplish your goal, after you're going to succeed, then you can go and rest and be sad and whatever you want to be. So let's just keep positive and being good with each other and keeping our mind stable and solid and well grounded and connected to the heavens with solid connections and thick threads and ropes of faith and emunah in the Creator. And let's pray for the sake of the world, and that everyone will be healed and no one will be infected, and that no one will run out of toilet paper and alcohol gel, and everything will be great and swell. Bless you.
The world does not exist. Because Olam Milshon Ne'elem, the world is just blocking the light of truth. The world called Alma Deshika, world of light, is just a fake. We're just inside of an illusion. It's just a fake. We're just inside of an illusion.
We're just